Now we'll do this one if we finish this one. And this one has no interior because I just wanted to show you the difference between the two. Now, we'll do what we normally do and go around the house. So we'll start from here. Now, as you can see, this was where I previously had a grid marked out to build this mansion. But as you can see, this is a border going all the way around the house. Well, not all the way, but up to here, making it look like a bit more detailed. Now here we have 9x9 windows, and then we have to break up like the consecutive thing. We made a nice not texture, but like decorative pattern using slabs and grey concrete behind it. We then have a safety railing using grey concrete and blue stained glass. We walk up here, and here is our rose garden. Now, you could double this up if you wanted to, you don't have to use roses, but it's just what I used. Next we have this walkway, and this leads us to and around the house. If we go down here, this was meant to be used for a secret room, but we decided not to build one, because this was all about your own imagination, what you want to turn this into. Now, if you come around here, we have two different windows from the higher build to, make it more interesting. Now, what this consists of is grey concrete, like pillar, closed it off, pillar, glass, and a total of 10 glass panes there. We also do the same thing on the other side, but with a shorter window, and we add these slabs along it to give it a bit more detail. As we go along, we get into this pattern of 3 white concrete and a grey column with panes in them. This is the most followed pattern throughout the entire house. Next, round here, we have another 2 of the windows to split things up. Going along, we have these 2, which are the normal windows pattern we follow. But then we also have another 9x9 area. Now we'll do the inside of the house very briefly. So if you go through here, this is a massive space, and normally it'd be divided up into rooms, like here, for example. This would be the perfect place for a kitchen, or really whatever you want it to be. And yeah, I recommend doing a kitchen here, possibly a living room right round here, as well as a dining room. That'll be really good if you wanted to do that. This is made by TMCS Minecraft, the Spider-Man guy, is. And yeah, this is not my design, but this is all I do. I copy the designs. I had my own interior all the time, apart from this one because I couldn't be bothered. And yeah, and then we show off. So here we have a rosebush garden to liven the place up with that vibrant green. If we walk up here, we have sea lamps on the floor, which are also part of the ceiling of the downstairs. If we're walking along the path that we made, we have a man-made tree using birch logs and oak leaves. If we keep on going along, we have a nice small garden using just rose bushes. Now this is it's not really garden, it's just a showcase. Then let's go inside the house. Now this has another entrance, it doesn't connect to the downstairs in any way, and this could be used for a giant bedroom. Now the reason why I would say bedroom for this floor and not the top floor, because once we go up, you'll see that this would be the perfect place for a gaming room. You could have all the games here, then when you want to relax, you go outside. We did add a bit of detail with a beach umbrella, as well as 2 sunbeds. Now, this is the entire house. It took me around about an hour to copy. I know it looks simple, but just the time it takes to place all these blocks in. Now Now we've finished this house, by the way, was the 27 by 23 area. This is the only house that I had to do a grid on. Right. Moving along, we have a suburban house. Now, first, let's start by this. We have 3 windows, a couple of lilacs, and a couple of stone slabs with coarse dirt. This is to add to the realism of the house. This is the most realistic house I could think of. Next, we have a semicircle for a porch with the driveway as well as the door. Now here we've added a couple of windows around the house with the same pattern of 2x2 trapdoors, along with 2 flower pots and 2 lily of the valleys. And moving along, you'll see we've got this drain pipe that, well, it looks like a drain pipe just to add that nice detail. Following around, you will see that we have more windows following the same pattern of 2 trapdoors and a lily of the valley. Moving on the back, we have another semicircle but wider, and we have 2 oak doors to get to the, I don't know why it is. No, the other way was the driveway, this is the porch. Now up here we also have a balcony using nice support systems and also support systems down here to add to the realism. We've also detailed the back of the garage a bit using windows. Now just look at the roof, I know it doesn't look like much, but we have stairs going all the way up here, then a stair there, and slabs on top. This makes a very good roof design. So next we will go into the house and I will showcase the decorating I've done, though it is not a lot. So straight when we walk in, you'll notice that I've got sulfide torches, and if we walk over here, the loom looks like a bookshelf that has its books taken out of it, so I jotted a few around and I think it worked. This just makes it look like, you know, everything's been took, and it really is just that side and that side that works, like basically all the sides that you could do this in. Next, as we go up, you'll see I have an end chest and a normal chest, as well as a double bed. I wanted to do that in my last video in the house, but it wasn't made for like this. But here we can use the bookshelves as banner support. If you don't know what this is, it's a very simple build hack where you place banners and stairs on top. Because the banners actually don't affect the top, it's just the bottom. Next we have 6 stalkers and a meat pantry, an empty one, because of course we haven't moved in yet. If we come out here, we have a nice big balcony, well not nice big, it's like nice and small balcony where you can see quite far. You can see all the way to the first house that I showcased. Now as we walk in, I would like to say just look how good this texture is using birch slabs, spruce wood planks, dark oak door, as well as block of quartz. Now as we go down, you will see that there are two more ways. There is the very, very, very bad car. Hey. Very good car, and the painting allows you to go through and be in the car. This just looks like there's a person in it. That is the only secret entrances we have, and when we come then as we come down here, we have a crap ton of wheelbarrows with red wine. As you can see, it has been running short around this area, and we've already used most of our storage. This is a nice little wine cellar, and you could even put a restaurant contraption if you fit it underneath the stairs. And this is the entire suburban house. Now with the car design I couldn't really help because I'm bad at building cars. And when we come out, it's a really good build. Using the whole stone bricks and smooth quartz stone stairs placed upside down and on top of each other, as well as this point bit. Now this makes a very good decorative, and I would recommend you build this in your own builds. And you could even add more decorative bits if you want, like you could extend this expansion out by a couple blocks. This design was made by someone called Rizal, just like the first person of this house. Now the other thing with that is he also had a way different design for his stairs. I remodeled that. I also remodeled the car that he made. I remodeled the interior basically. And instead of using instead of using quartz, I use smooth quartz just because it is a tiny bit smoother, even though the blocks look nearly identical. Now that is all for the showcase, guys. I hopefully will have more mansions to showcase next. But for now, I'm Demigod, thanks for watching, and I'm out.